now at a typical day in the life of a rider on the Tour de France.
You know, every day in the Tour de France is another long day. Everybody gets up early. There's 23 days, there's 23 different hotels. It's the most transient sporting spectacular in the world. But there's no routine day. The riders race along in that big pack. There's always something going on. It's certainly never boring.
It's the same in any job, and for the professional cyclist, a cup of coffee and a pleasant chat starts the day nicely. After a drink, well-trained hands remind the rider that this is no ordinary working day, but one that requires special attention. No time to read the mail either. This is an outline of the route ahead, and to those riders who don't know the way, now is the time to learn. Early stars have the chance to sign autographs and enjoy a slice of glory. And there's even time to read about what people think of you. Laurent Fignon grabs a last-minute snack on his way to the start line. It's a long day. And just like in a factory, when the whistle blows, it's time to go to work. But not everybody's so keen. With up to 7 hours pedalling ahead, there's no hurry. The day is young and the road is long. Even Felix Leviton, the organiser, is full of pleasantries for the workers. And for the moment, the leader's dormant and the badger rests among friends. A chance for Haydn to check his wounds of days gone by. Check your brakes, sir. No need to stop for this one. A problem with the cleats on your shoes? Nothing a screwdriver won't fix. Ah, here's a rider with a knee problem. It's not the only problem he's got. You know, these long flat stages can become tedious, and there's no better way than to tune into a little music, join the Navy, or just listen in stereo. And then, if you're lucky along the route, you might just spot Papa and Mama. Marc Gomez, the ex-champion of France, has even had permission from the pack to go ahead and greet his family. What a friendly lot the riders can be at times, even though they don't stop to say hi. One basic rule in the Tour de France is that you must pedal all the way. No one says you have to stay on the road. But never underestimate the dangers of riding in a pack of over 200 riders. Elimination is just an elbow away. The miles tick by, and as the race this day approaches half distance, then lunch is taken. Riders snatch the sacks of food and then, like squirrels, store it for the remaining miles ahead. Bernard Hinault packs the food in his mouth rather than in his pockets. He's making ready with the rest for the metamorphosis that is about to take place. With lunch break over, Laurent Fignon calls on manager Cyril Guimard. And Greg LeMond prepares for the real work, which will soon begin, by putting on a hard hat. The open road ahead is now a challenging sight, and the race picks up a tempo that only the best will match. French rivals Fignon and Hinault in the sunglasses speak to each other, but neither will give anything away. If fate strikes now, a bicycle change is the only chance you'll have of getting back to the race, because the pleasantries of the morning are now a thing of the past. The Tour is now in open flight, and the huge crowds in the towns of France pack the streets to catch a glimpse of the peddlers of charm. Every day there are the adventurers like today's Johan van der Velde and Joel Pellier. They search for a stage win or even the yellow jersey. Sometimes the pack's interested, sometimes it's not. Van der Velde reads the route ahead, and the two leaders this day form a partnership from which both can profit. Behind one team, the System U squad are left to work the hardest. After all, it's their man who has the yellow jersey. In front of a huge crowd, Van der Velde wins the stage, and another long day in the office will end, but there's plenty more to come. The field behind have been beaten this time, but with prizes for the first 80 to finish, there's plenty to race for, and the photograph will decide the winners.
Well, we know it's a tough tour, but you can see from that there's a lighter side as well.